What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Loso 2.0, the business prophet himself. Yes, got my workout gear on. I'm just getting ready so I can go to sleep, wake back up, and go straight to boxing. I'm excited to get in. But that's not what today's about. So recently, like I said, about implementation and about consistency every single day. So far I'm doing good. I'm week 2, day 3 of all these consistent things, which is meditating. I'm starting, my goals are smaller because I want to build it up, that consistency, and build that habit and lifestyle. So meditating at least 1 minute a day, reading one chapter from the Bible, dictionary one word, clean my room every day, reading affirmations every single day, 3 meals a day at least, getting some type of boxing, whether I'm going to practice or I'm shadow boxing or if I'm sparring with my friends. Watch actual boxing so I can study it, stretching, getting some 50 push-ups on top of the workouts that I do, 20 pull-ups, 20 squats, 100 reps of core, trying to do a mile when I can a day, and getting some type of workout in it, or if I'm not, maybe just my recovery day, all this stuff, hygiene things, read a book for 10 minutes a day, hand copying, writing, working on my book, also posting this content and value to you guys every single day, working on my trainings for my mentor Dan Long, and then my mentor Urban, and going to work or whatever, and whatever my miscellaneous things are. I'm trying to build consistency. So even though I'm starting off small, I'm doing that. And I told you guys this because I like to announce it to the world that I'm doing these things so that it forces me to do it. So you guys can call me on my BS. But like I said, I'm week 2, day 3 in. And how I do it as well is I also, if I don't do something from the following day, I times 2 the next day. So I have to do double amount, do yesterday and that day. If it gets to 3 times, it's an emergency and I have to do that thing because I don't want it to keep building up, honestly. So yeah, that's about building consistency implementation. That's not even what this is about. But listening to the trainings and listening to, it was a video, it was actually an interview of top copywriters in the world today, what their daily routine is. One of them was talking about watch the news or read the news. I was never into the news, but now that I see why, it's because you get so many awesome stories and so many different facts and trends from it, which is this obvious one, which I'm about to tell you today. But what do you guess is the most popular major in school? Give you a moment. If you don't know, I'm about to tell you. Healthcare majors. It makes sense. It's so simple, but it's so simple that people make it difficult. I didn't even realize that it's so easy. The market always tells you. There's such an increase in it because of COVID and everything that's going on. People are knowing that there definitely has to be healthcare jobs, and it has to be more of them. So now that we're going to a more sanitary, more type of healthy type of background and country that we're changing into, because pre-COVID, U.S. was very unsanitary. But now we're trying to be as sanitary as possible. Now that we're trying to do all of those things, we have an increase in the amount of healthcare jobs that there are. So since we have the increase in them, the major is definitely in. But from being in a science background major, these majors are going to be difficult to do. Anatomy and Physiology 2 was the hardest class I ever took in my life. And I'm going to tell you why. It's just too much information. And it's so fast paced. It's you get going, you get left. It doesn't matter. It was crazy how much I had to do, and I was on the brink of failing just that class. That was like the most difficult class ever. And there's gonna be people that's gonna struggle with more than just those classes: exercise physiology, all types of things like neuroscience, introduction to neuroscience, all those types of things. People are going to not be that well at. So these schools are intelligent. So what the schools do is they put more of the money into these healthcare majors, getting the equipment to get everybody excited, tutelage, resources, all these types of things. They put the money into those because they know, and the effort into, because they know that people are going for those things. You need to become like a school. Schools are the great marketers. You need to look at the statistics, which school does as well. They'll check and see what the trends are. The trends to see if they can put some relevancy to their product or service by looking at trends, which reminds me of copywriters looking at the news as well. So put some type of do based off of that trend. Then as well, they like to also look at the statistics. Okay, who's in this major? Who's in that major? You need to look at your statistics and see what's going on. Also asking as well. They're always doing surveys. Oh, how can we improve this? How can we improve that? Asking the market what they want so that you can put your effort and your money into those things, because at the end of the day, the market is always right. You will never be completely right. So that's what they do. You have to continue to do these things. Literally, I would say looking at school will basically show you how to be a great marketer. Okay? And it's so crazy. So I'm telling you, it really is completely crazy how simple it is, but how hard it is. And I like literally, it's just crazy how you do that. So I want you to comment below some trends that you can make relevant to your market. Some trends that you can make relevant that you're seeing that's going on now that your service or product or service can solve for some people. And now with all that being said, 2.0 out.